buildings. That was the female convalescent ward, Royal Park Psychiatric Hospital.
Okay.
It was in front of it. With the most magnificent staircase was trashed.
Right.
And Justin Madden, the minister, ordered the demolition of that building. We saw him in the afternoon, and in the morning talking about coming down looking at the heritage buildings with us, and in the morning he'd signed the demolition permit. We're looking across to one of the pavilions, which is the acute ward of the Royal Park Psych Hospital. They're not following the dictates of the Heritage Council of Victoria. These complexes were meant to be surrounded by gardens, and the Heritage Council's determination said it should have at least 50 metres in front of it. It's going to have probably 15 to 20 metres only. This is the living space for 27 people. There is this one living area, and these are going to be bedrooms. This is the display village, which the minister launched, which is a disgrace that a government minister should be party to the promotion of a private development. This is Homebush, or Newington as the suburb was called. This is the Sydney 2000 Olympic Village, and it has a proper ceremonial entrance, a proper retail centre. The Parkville Gardens is just a residential development, and the Melbourne Village, Commonwealth Games Village, is just a real estate development. The Sydney Olympics was a proper custom-built village that later became a residential suburb. The wetlands next to the Commonwealth Games Village in Parkville have been specially created, and they're next to it, but they're minute compared to this huge area of lakes and wetlands in Sydney.
And was this created, this one in Sydney?
Yes, it was a reclaimed toxic site.
Yes.
It was a brown site, and it was specially reclaimed. It was a dump site. The whole of the principle of the games was the Green Games, the first green summer games in history. The Games Village was on a recycled site. It has actually got significant environmentally sustainable features right next to all the major venues. So it was planned properly in advance. It wasn't just a grab bag of cheap free land, so all the proper facilities were created. Games Village site has been expanded to take in this whole area, which is 5 hectares totally of neighbouring sites, which is the Calabria Club, the Mental Health Research Institute, and the roads that are going to be closed. So they miscalculated badly. In fact, they didn't have enough room, so they've expanded into not only where we're standing at the moment, which is the Calabria Club car park. The car park is going to be used for the staff car park of the Commonwealth Games Village. We're looking across to the soccer field which is going to be used for the huge demountable administrative buildings. Originally they said the whole of the village could be contained on the Royal Park Psychiatric Hospital site, but it wasn't ever envisaged that they would have to have such huge temporary buildings. This is an access onto Brunswick Road. It is just right on the turn-off to CityLink. There are about 5 sets of traffic lights within a kilometre. It will create the most appalling traffic snarls, not only during the games, but when it's a residential facility.
Now we're looking back from the Calabria Club, up Park Street.
Visible along the right-hand side of the street is an Australian native garden planted by Koori students from the TAFE College, which was the horticultural college, which was on the Royal Park Psychiatric Hospital site. It was only the intervention of the Royal Park Protection Group which stopped the developers from running a road right through there. It was going to be a construction path. It is going to be retained, I believe.
West towards the Koori plantation, and at the far end the Calabria Club.